Hello and welcome to a beautiful day in Wicklow. I am down in an absolutely stunning river here in Wicklow. I have probably about 2 hours for it to be out of here. A couple of little changes from last time. First of all, the camera now has a screen on it, which means I can actually set up the shot. Now from looking at it from here, it doesn't look like the camera can see me, but I can see it on the screen behind. It's perfectly fine. I've got a brand new tripod which has almost like a gimbal on it, so I can balance things correctly. And also the audio recording, I can now just record continuously and drop the audio in. It just makes my life a heck of a lot easier, and it also means from a viewing perspective, I can just simply hit record and film, and you get to see more kind of, I suppose, real shots, more the real life how things work. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is test pan. I have the 1/4 inch classifier, I have the E-swing pan here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to sample along here. This rapid section is the only place where we can plug in a sluice box. I'm hoping there's gold there, because then it would mean I'd be literally able to shovel straight into it. And so, that's the plan. So, the important bit. Let's go find the shiny. So, what we're going to do now is the very first thing we're going to sample this area here. The rapids over here behind me is the only place in which I'm going to be able to run a sluice box. So I'm hoping I find gold there. That being said, we don't ever set up a sluice box till we find gold. So, first things first. We've got a fast, very fast over there. Quite slow around here. Why not? Let's just sample the area right in front of us, where I get a full shovel load of gravel. That's the priority at the moment. Well, that's not too bad. That's something for now. Excellent stuff. So that's a full pan. So when I do pan this, I'll move the camera so you can see it better. But I just want to get this washed first of all, so we can have a look at it. Okay, you can see we've got about half a pan there. As usual, pan was clean, everything was clean beforehand. Although if I do find gold, if it's decent gold, I'll snuff it up. If not, I'll just set it aside. And what I'll do is I'll clean up the pan again, just to be 100,000% certain that it's from here. Because you don't want to start digging an area and realise the gold is actually from somewhere else completely. So what we're going to do is going to work this down very quickly. Often I'll give you lessons on how to pan and show things, but I'm restricted for time here, so I'm just going to do it quickly. Just bring you somewhere where we're not staring in the sun directly. Yeah, let's have a quick look. Tip out a good bit of water. Hang on back. Anything here resembling gold? Got the sun behind us, so it makes life a lot easier. No, not seeing anything there. Okay, fair enough. Look, that's life. Look, we've moved upstream a little bit. While we're up here, we might as well do a test pan here. That's the whole point of test panning. You're just checking absolutely everywhere. So what I'm going to do is, again, like earlier on, I'm going to dig down a little bit. Alright, that's full. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to classify it in the hole I'm working, because everything's going in the pan anyway. A little bit of efficiency. Cool. Okay, so you can see there we've got a half pan. Some of the bigger rocks slipped over the side. Just going to put that under water for a second. I wash those bigger rocks. Quick check. Certify. I don't have to go anywhere else. Now we checked a minute ago. There's no gold in the pan. There's no gold in the last one. Yeah, slightly darker material, so this could be a little better. You do learn over time how to pan fast. Okay, let's have a quick look. I'll have a look first, actually. Better still, let's look together. a lot darker material, so I'm liking that. Right, enough from that one. Right, I tell you to do, save on battery. I'm going to keep doing a bit more test panning and I'll come back to you in a few minutes when I find some gold. Okay, hopefully you can see correctly there with the glare of the sun behind me. So what I've gone and done is I've moved to the other side of the river and I've used the pitchfork to rotivate the ground a little bit. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the sucker tube. Oh, that's nice, I like that. Oh, that's much easier to work into, yeah. So the plan is once I find gold, then I'll set up the sluice, but I don't have long. Like, it's only been about 10-15 minutes since I was last doing the recording there. You see it just dropped right into the hole, that's good. You like that? Like, I could go off to a wide area assessment, but the problem is, if the ground's not particularly deep, then I risk getting rock jams and all the bad things that goes with that. Occasionally you see me double drawing, and that's where I'm trying to get down through the gravel and almost create a hole basically. So by pulling gravel in and then pushing it away, that helps to create a bit of a hole. Excellent stuff. Right, no point in delaying. Clear out the classifier. Bring it back to level first. Yeah, nice heavy thing. Yeah, that's pretty much half a bucket ready to go. Sweet. Right, you can see there where I have a full pan from a half a bucket. If this were half inch, I wouldn't have been able to put it all in one pan. So it's one of the advantages of going quarter, especially when you're test panning. Right, let's crack on. So this is a half bucket on the slow side of the gravel bar. So I'm hoping for gold here. So as we're earlier on, I'll come around the back and we can watch this together. It's a lot darker material, that's what I'd like to see. Any gold? Yeah, there's one tiny micro dot on there. You probably won't be able to see that tip of the rest of the water. Just there. I'll zoom in afterwards, although I doubt you'll be able to see it. We found absolutely no gold over there, right, just where we were digging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move down a little bit to about somewhere around there, just past where's the pitchfork? Just past the pitchfork, just there. I'm going to work there, and we're going to do another half bucket sample, and then we'll see how we get on with that one. Okay, that seems to be the best option available. Let's just crack on with it. See you in a minute. Okay, so we've moved down about 6 feet from where we were a minute ago. What I'm going to do now that I've rotivated with pitchfork is just going to sucker tube out a little bit, just so we get a good bit of water in that bucket. Right, good bit of water in there. And now what I'm going to do is, because I have the shovel with me as well, I'm going to try and get a full bucket, which is usually about 4 shovel loads. Well, we're going half inch, it's 4, but going quarter inch, it's about 6 or thereabouts. Usually this shovel is, because there's a tip on it, a point on it, it's much easier to actually get down into the gravels. That's some nice material. It's dark colour material. You want it to be nice and dark. Oh, that's nice. I like that. As much as it would be nice to have a full bucket, full bucket is still a lot. Right, that's a half bucket. Just throw a few quick scoops of the sucker tube in there, and then we'll pan it. And again, we'll use the same hole, because if there's no gold here, we need to fill it in anyway. Gold, if there is gold in here, we want to make sure it gets down through the screen, if I can get it classified correctly. Right, one more. Alright, that'll do. Right, I think you've got a good enough angle on the panning pond, but I'll just check to be sure. So it looks like the battery's about to go flat there, so I'll work down through this as fast as I can because according to the screen, battery's just about to go flat. So work this down as much as we can, and then we'll change battery in a minute. This will be a fast one because the battery's on the other side of the river. This is speed panning at its finest. Let's have a quick look here. See if we're at least on the gold. That looks darker material, that's good. Come on, gold. Absolutely no gold. That's unfortunate. Right, I'm going to go change the battery for the camera. I'll tell you what I might do. If you look, another section on the other side of this gravel bar. So what I'm doing is I'm over the far side of that river. So what I'm now going to do is do a sample around this area here. Oh, the gravel is a lot looser here. That's a good thing, I like that. So this is the very definition of a wide area sample. Perfect. So because we're doing a wide area sample, I can't just simply dump these tailings anywhere. Off to the side, and we'll take gravel from here. And again, we're literally testing a wide area. In other words, what we're effectively doing is we're taking a sample from all across this area. So the bucket there, literally pretty much 10 feet in every direction. So anywhere I see a bit of material and a bit of a gully, like for example over here, I'm just about on the edge of the circuit tube capacity. So again, we've dug multiple test pans, but the majority of gravel we took was from this hole here. Now that is the definition of a full pan. So, back at the river, spin it around. What we're going to do is, I'm going to spin the pan around several times. And we're just rinsing the front for you riffles. We're not rinsing anything else. Let me just bring it down a bit so you can see it properly. Right. The priority is we're going to stratify it like mad. Now bring it forward. Just washing the front two riffles. And you notice the material in at the back is that it was humped up when we finished stratifying. That's still there. We're only washing the front riffles. I'm going to tilt it as I'm stratifying. I'm tilting it backwards. And then bring it forward and rinse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it back again. Occasionally spin around because we want any gold that's there to drop to the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's have a look here. Got red sand, which is a good sign. Nothing. Very surprising. Right. I think we're going to come with a change of tactic here. Oh, hello. This is where I should have been digging. It's nice when you find it. Haven't found the gold yet, but I've definitely found where the gold is going to live. Check that out. Oh yeah, now we're on the good stuff. This is where I should have come initially. But you can't live your life based on shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's not going to help anyone. Whoa! I'm only... Usually when I'm out panning I think, oh yeah, I definitely need waders or wellies or what do we need? You know what I need here? A life jacket. Look at that! You drop in there, you'll be swept downstream or even sucked under the current. No thank you. Let's add that to my list. Obviously down there, deep under there, that's where you're going to find absolute nuggets. But there's no way I'm getting in that. Maybe if it was, you know, no rain for 9 weeks and I had a rope to tie me onto something, an anchor point, somebody else with me. But no, not doing that. Not today anyway. Gotta be really careful here. That's like 12 foot deep. This is one of the most deadliest, scariest places I've seen in a long time. Oh, I'm really hoping it's gold here. This is absolutely stunning place. Compared to the place we were in a minute ago, where it was very quiet. This place, I'm having to shout, and I have a microphone on me. I don't really know where to put these classified of these tailings. What I'm going to do is I suppose just park them anywhere. Just got to be really careful. I've never come across this before. This level of drop off. Well, it's hiding in here somewhere. This is gorgeous. It didn't even take me that long to get down here either. Oh, this is amazing. Just going to put the sucker tube off to the side and the classifier too while I do the panning, because I don't want them floating downstream. Right, I get this into the bucket first. We're in some fast moving material, so this may not necessarily be the greatest, most efficient, most brilliant pan I've ever done. Just as a heads up. Just gonna pop a rock in the bucket. It's nice material, I like it. Totally different from what we were working a minute ago. Hope you can see that from here, can you? Oh, you can see that good. Stunning weather. If I do find gold, I'll come back here a different day and I'll know what to bring. Oh, definitely the dream mat work here. Big massive dream mat sluice. There's no guarantee to be gold in this particular pan, but we're in the right postcode. Hopefully there's gold here. Red garnets, I like garnets. Red stones, red sand, garnets. That's good. Okay, I don't see any gold there, but what I do see, which is very good sign that we're on the right postcode, is garnets. A lot of garnets. Some actually very nice garnets actually. Yeah, so like, get the water out of the way. Plenty of red stones, plenty of garnets. Some nice material in there, but sadly no gold. So I hope you've enjoyed today's short episode of, well, it was effectively test panning. The whole video was just test panning. I was half expecting to come down the river, do about 2 or 3 test pans, find gold, set up sluice box and go. But as you can see, that's just unfortunately the way life is. Sometimes you don't find gold straight away. And that's just life. Now we didn't find gold here, but I did find red stones, i.e. garnets, and red sand. When I find red sand and garnets together, 99.99999% of the time I find gold. So red sand and garnets is a very, very good indication that we're on the gold. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe button, and shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.